Welcome to What's Up Pasadena, a show all about the interesting people, places, and things in the Crown City.
On this episode, we discover some hidden treasures at the Pasadena Antique Mall. We visit the Old Mill in San Marino for an art gallery exhibition. We have a totally rad time at the Old Pasadena 80s dance party on the alley. And we stop by the first ever Lightbox Expo, an epic celebration of visual arts.
Lightbox Expo, it's all about the artists behind your favorite things. You know, a lot of people are huge fans of movies, video games, television, but who actually draws these things, who actually designs these things? A lot of artists don't even know. So that's why we have Lightbox Expo, so you can come and find out and you can meet all your favorite artists that you had no idea that you were a fan of. I'm an artist myself, so I always figured, why not have an artist, make an artist event? Because I understand the artist's point of view as well as I have my own studio, so it kind of just made sense. In the beginning, we were planning on featuring 250 artists, but now it's kind of snowballed into over 400 high-level artists in the entertainment industry. Somebody told me today, wow, there's nothing but killers and no fillers. But it's absolutely true. It's like the who's who of the entire industry globally. Over these next 3 days, it's gonna be insane. You can buy original art and prints from all these artists that created your favorite things. You can do portfolio reviews where you're getting portfolio reviews not by just professionals, but by high-level professionals. And then we have like Imagine FX doing portfolio reviews, and perhaps you can get into their magazine. We have MPC scouting, and all the portfolio reviews are free because that's what Lightbox is all about. It's about giving back to the art community. Some other very cool things, in a couple hours, there's gonna be these big birds of prey coming in, a giant turkey vulture, and a live golden eagle. We also have interviews that we help to set up with our sponsors and these big studios, always looking for great talent. So this is the bridge. This is the bridge between dreams and opportunities, I think. So what is the most exciting thing about Lightbox Expo? That's a very tough question for everybody because there's so many things. Me and my partner, Jim, we just tried to jam-pack as much amazing, mind-blowing stuff that not just artists would love, but just anybody that's a fan of anything would love. The ultimate goal of Lightbox Expo is once a year, a pilgrimage to Pasadena Convention Center to celebrate art in the most beautiful, respectful, and appreciative way. That's my hopes.
Leah, did you put a new dent in that?
This one? No.
Were you texting and driving again?
Yes.
Hi, Leah.
Hi, Dad.
Sorry about your bumper.
On a warm Wednesday night in August, Old Pasadena went back in time to pay tribute to the decade of big hair and neon.
We're here tonight with the Old Pasadena 80s dance party on the alley. It's taking place on Big Bang Theory Way, which is one of our beautiful public alleyways in Old Pasadena. So we are really hoping that everybody's going to just come on out. We are going to be boogieing. We are going to have a gnarly time on the alley. We can't wait to see the community turn out for a fabulous 80s event. Tonight we have a lot of activities. We're so fortunate to have a lot of businesses who love to partner with us when we have our events. So we've got Neon Retro Arcade. They've brought out 3 of their videos. We've got Donkey Kong and Pac-Man, some of the classic 80s. We've got Paradise Ice Cream. They are one of our favorite partners because they provide free ice cream. So who doesn't love that? And Doghouse Beer Garden is right here, and they are also offering an extended happy hour. So everybody can enjoy food, they can have drink, keep it on the patio, bring the food out if they want to. And then we've got DJ Glenn Red, who works with us all the time, is a phenomenal DJ, and he's going to be spinning some totally tubular tunes tonight. So Old Pasadena decided to hold this free event for the community because the district was actually founded with a beautiful network of alleys, and we've really tried to promote those in recent years. There's been a lot of improvements in the alleys, and people just seem to love the charm and the pass-throughs that you can do through the district to be able to visit all the different restaurants and the retailers. And so we have really tried to do events that promote the alleys and bring people into areas that are a little bit unique and a little bit off the beaten path in Old Pasadena. People think of Colorado Boulevard as the main thoroughfare, and that's kind of where the action is, but we know that the action is also always in the alleys, and we really like to show this side of Old Pasadena and really give people a sense of the unique history of the area. We see a lot of people already in the early minutes of the event dressed in neon. We've got a young man that looks like Don Johnson, so he's one of my favorites so far. The staff members here at Old Pasadena tried to get in the spirit by donning a few little things, so earrings and some of our pins, which come from our collections 30 years ago. So I can tell people are very, very excited. Lots of activity already at the photo booth, lots of fun photo props like a big boom box and the wraparound sunglasses, so lots of fun. Oh my gosh, the 80s were awesome because of, think about the hair, think about neon colors, think about the synthesized music. We just knew that for whatever reason, the 80s has become sort of ubiquitous in pop culture. We know that all different generations really love this music and the pop culture of the era. So we really kind of wanted to leverage that nostalgia and offer people a really playful and fun way to just come out and enjoy the evening.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Art and history combine for a colorful partnership between the Old Mill Foundation and the California Art Club.
The California Art Club is a nonprofit organization that originated in 1909. The club's mission is to promote and support contemporary traditional fine art. The California Art Club is currently exhibiting at the Old Mill Foundation, and we're celebrating a 20-year partnership with this venue.
The Old Mill in San Marino, also known as El Molino Viejo, was constructed in 1816 to operate as a grist mill to support the Mission San Gabriel for 7 years. Throughout the years, it served as a private residence and was even purchased by the Huntington family in 1914 to become a golf course and clubhouse. The Old Mill is now a charming and serene historical landmark that acts as a perfect setting for an art gallery.
There are currently 63 works of art on display. All the works of art are created by living artists and are considered to be contemporary traditional fine art. A particular style that you will see a lot of is plein air. And in terms of content of the works, we have images of iconic San Marino and Pasadena spaces. The Old Mill is heavily featured, as well as the Colorado Bridge and the City Hall in Pasadena. The California Art Club and the Old Mill Foundation have a great relationship. There is almost always a California Art Club exhibition showing at the Old Mill. We have 3 exhibitions a year in that venue. The California Art Club is lucky to have access to such a beautiful and historic venue. The Old Mill Foundation hours, when you can view the exhibition, are from 11 to 2, Tuesdays through Sunday. The exhibition will be on view from September 10th, 2019 to January 12th, 2020. I would encourage people to come see the exhibition at the Old Mill, as there really is something for everyone. We have oil paintings, we have watercolors, we have pastel work, we have natural scenes, we have urban scenes, so no art lover will be disappointed.
Honorary Forest Ranger Betty White here, lending a hand to my dear friend Smokey Bear. Because for 75 years, he's only said,
only you can prevent wildfires.
But there's a lot more to say. Like, if you park your car on tall, dry grass, the hot exhaust pipe can start a wildfire. So keep the animals safe, especially the cute shirtless one. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
At the Paseo, The Pasadena Antique Mall is a family business that has been a treasure trove for the community for several decades.
My brother started the business about 30 years ago. It's moved a couple of times, started over on Holly, it's moved to Raymond, and then this is its resting place for, I guess, the past 15 years. I would say family business also because the dealers that are here, there's probably over 65. There's probably at least a half that have been with the business in the 30 years from when my brother started. Everybody here, believe it or not, as big as it is, we all care about each other. And as you look around the store and you come around the store, you'll notice that the flow of energy is such that you might feel in your home. And the dealers, when they're here, they want to know how each other is doing, not in a competitive way. And I think that keeps it really special. We do host an appraisal fair here. It's every couple of months. We have the lovely gentleman, Rudd Rudliff, that is so engaging, so knowledgeable, and so gifted with his wisdom of putting history with an item, and he paints a picture, and suddenly the mantle clock, you can visualize it on a mantle with the candlesticks that would have gone next to it, and he just opens up the world to everybody. The loving thing I say about him is there is nothing that Rudd doesn't know, and if he doesn't know everything about it, he knows somebody that we can call or the customer can call to find out more about it. The staff that works here is passionate about being here, and they lend an authenticity to the business that I don't think you find everywhere.
I didn't really have much of an appreciation for, older things and antiques, but working here, you just kind of learn about so many different things. It's just kind of developed into a passion. After kind of walking around the store and just getting a feel of everything, you just start seeing little things that catch your eye and you're like, holy cow, this is really cool. I've never seen anything like this before. And you wonder, what's the history behind it? And then from there, you do research.
I actually didn't decide to have a space here in the Antique Mall. My husband was pretty tired of all the clutter in the house because, like so many people who were in the mall, long before we were dealers, we were collectors. So with things in cupboards and under beds and in closets, he decided for my birthday to buy me a space in the Antique Mall and then established a firm rule. For any piece I bring into the house, 2 have to go out. So that was over 3 years ago. And as you can see, I have a pretty full space behind me. And I have made a profit every month that I've been here.
I bought a lot of things here. I really liked it over the years, and I finally decided it was time to start selling some of my stuff, make a little extra cash. And I've been here about 4 years now, and I absolutely love it. I have around 4 spaces now. I have one, it's at the front of the Antique Mall. You'll see it's all the spooky stuff, kind of Halloween and clowns and anything kind of weird and pop culture-y. That's my stuff. I have 2 more, as you can see, 2 closets here in the back. And like I said, it's all the same kind of stuff. I mean, got just about everything in here.
What I've learned in the business of antiquing, what people love about it is it doesn't matter how old you are. It makes history come alive. You're learning about different trends and generations that you may not have been alive for, but it puts you in touch with that. It reminds people of, wow, these were the dishes my grandmother used. Brings up a nostalgia and a love for your family, your generations. Those things just make this business so meaningful and connect all of us in some way.
It does have kind of an appeal to a younger generation, especially the music side I've noticed a lot.
It's not exactly what your grandma collected anymore. It's a lot of pop culture stuff, a lot of 80s, 90s, especially people from like 24 to 45, And a lot of it has to do with Instagram, Facebook, people see what other people are collecting and they want a little bit of that for themselves. They have a little bit more money now because they're working full-time jobs, have kids, and they want stuff that they had when they were kids.
One of the things that I appreciated as a treasure hunter was the amazing array of things that are in the store. Something for everybody. Everyone's taste is absolutely represented here. I also appreciated the integrity of the dealers, and the ownership. Because when you're dealing with art and antiques, so often you are relying on someone's good word when they're representing what a particular article is. And I found without question that everyone here is just honest and ethical and integrity filled. And that's important for treasure hunters.
I love connecting with people. I love the stories that people come in with. I love knowing what brought them into the store. We have a lot of visitors, not just from Pasadena, but really from all over the world. Everything has a story, and it's just asking questions.
I think people should stop by here because it's a wonderful place filled with a lot of wonderful things and wonderful people.
Here's your events calendar for the month of October. Pop Katoons, October 5th through 6th at the Pasadena Convention Center. Art Night 2019 on October 11th throughout Pasadena. Connect Week, October 13th through 20th throughout Pasadena. Pumpkin Festival, October 19th through 20th at Brookside Park. Latino Heritage Parade and Festival, October 19th at Villa Park Community Center. Old Pasadena Day of the Dead, October 24th through 26th. Fall Festival on October 26th at Victory Park. That's your events calendar for the month of October.
Thanks for joining us on this episode. Be sure to follow us on social media and visit us at pasadenamedia.org. We'll see you next time.